it's my brain, but
representing Switzerland coming down the course here, this is Andri and Ragettli, so look at that.
Back-to-back triples, history already made.
hey yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back, long time no see. Like and subscribe and welcome back to Andri Ragettli vlogs. If you have seen my latest vlog, I crashed and yeah, a lot of you guys have been wondering if the injury is bad or yeah, what happened. And yeah, in this video I'm gonna explain you everything what happened in China. So let's dive into this video. I went last week to China for the second Big Air World Cup of the season and I was hyped. I've never been in China. We had 2 days of practice. Practice went very well. Then we had qualification. I qualified for finals. And then on Saturday it was finals day. We had finals in the evening and I had a good practice before finals. I did my first trip cork 16 with bow and arrow, landed it perfect and got like 93 points. It was a great start into the finals. So I did the second jump, a switch trip 14, everything was good, but I messed up the landing, I had a hand drag. So it all came down to the last jump and I had a lot of pressure, but yeah, I like the pressure. So I was ready for it, I felt good. I was of course very nervous before the last run. So I went for my last switch trip 14, everything felt good. I saw in the air that I was going really big. I thought I could land it. And then I landed on my feet on that switch trip 14 over the last blue line. And you can see on the video, I landed like this with my skis. And I tried to give pressure on my edges that the ski goes out like this again and I can ski out. But I put too much pressure on my edges here. And then I think my left ski opened up and I wasn't ready for it. I didn't expect that my ski would came off, crashed on my back, and then in the end I had a really bad head bang like this. The landing was icy because it was evening, it was cold in China. I was like, whoa, shit, I was really shocked, of course, because why did my ski came off and I hit my head super hard. I thought, no, everything should be good. I tried to stand up and I felt like a boxer who got knocked down and also tries to stand up when they're like wobbly and stuff. I stood up and then straight fell on the ground again, and yeah, that's when the ski patrol came running to me because they knew right away something was wrong. But I felt right away that I had a concussion. I took some time, then stood up, walked out of the area, and then I walked with my brother back to the athlete lounge. My coach came by, my physio came by to see how I felt and how bad it was. And yeah, there I got very emotional, and that's very common if you have a concussion. And yeah, it was just not a nice place to be. I crashed, I fucked up the competition. Yeah, I was just very emotional. In the athlete lounge I did again some checks with the doctor. They were a little bit scared that I have bleeding in my head, because it was clear that I have a concussion. It was just, the question was just how hard. And also if you remember, like 3 weeks ago I got hit by a car, I told you in the vlog. Like on my crash I hit that wrist again and it hurt super bad. So I also felt that my wrist might be broken. So we went to the hospital in Beijing. When I got there, we did straight away the X-ray for the wrist and also the CT for my head. And yeah, then very good news. They showed me that the first news was my wrist right here and it's not broken. But I felt like it's 100% broken because it hurt so bad. And Now it's like 4 days later and it feels already way better. It still hurts a bit, but better. They also gave me the result of my head, and I have no clue what you can see on here, like it's my brain, but everything is good, no bleeding, but yeah, I still had a concussion. That's not good, but I mean, it could be worse. I was very lucky in my unlucky crash that everything was fine. I mean, it could always be worse. If I look the crash in slow motion, I don't like it. It looks not good. It looks painful, but yeah, all good. And also the next day, I didn't feel sore. Like my neck was all good actually. Just my head. I had some problems with. It sounds crazy, but with the eyes, my eyes get tired very fast. Like after the crash, they didn't feel that good. After the visit in the hospital, we went straight back home to the hotel, and Swiss Free Ski rebooked my flights, and I flew the next day in the morning with my brother and a few other athletes home to Switzerland. When I got back home, I had to decide whether I'm going to Atlanta or not, because like the week after China is the Atlanta Big Air in the United States. So I had to decide if I should compete there or not. Decided to not compete. I'm not able because it's very important for my health. I don't want to rush it, and it would be not a smart idea to compete again like the next week after a concussion. So, and yeah, I learned over the years like health is the most important thing. Your body is your work tool. So you have to give your body time to relax, time to recover, and that's what I'm gonna do. It was super hard for me to skip Atlanta because now I know I don't have a chance in the overall Big Air World Cup to win that, and that was obviously a big goal of mine. There are still plenty of competitions this season, and right now it's just my focus is on recovering, and then ski maybe on Christmas a bit and work on my tricks, and then get back in January when we have 9 competitions in a row, like 1.5 months of competitions. I really look forward to that. And yeah, in general, I try to see the positive out of this injury or of that setback. I mean, for example, I can rest here at home, have some more time with my family, enjoy Christmas. Also, I was so used to ending up on the podium. I was kind of a sore loser, I have to admit that. I also had to learn how to deal with failure again. It was kind of new again for me, so yeah, that's also a good thing to deal with that again and learn out of my mistakes. And in the end, I always moved forward when I took a big L, when I lost, when I took a failure. I always learned out of the failures, not out of the wins. So that's also a good thing. So I'm coming back stronger, smarter than last time. In the end, there's always a positive reason behind this. I mean, I've learned that already a couple of times. When I look back, maybe in 2 months, 6 months, maybe a year or 5 years, I'm sure I can tell why this injury or this setback was good for me. And yeah, I'm just very confident that this is positive for me and for my way and for my growth and just for everything. That's how you have to try to see failures. I think I told you guys everything. For me, it's time to recover for the next few days still a bit and just enjoy being at home with my cats. Big thank you and love to you guys for your support. It's fun to interact with you, and I will keep you guys updated over Christmas. Enjoy your Christmas with your family. Hopefully you get some nice presents, and yeah, this is me clocking out. Get your merch on AndriRagettli.com. We got some new gloves, some new stuff. Subscribe and let's hit 40k subscribers as soon as possible. And also like the video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!